What in the world is going on in the NFL, bro? What is going on YouTube? It's your boy GSE Diamond. I'm here to react to the trade that just went down in the NFL recently. Alex Smith to the Washington Redskins. Are you serious? What is going on in the NFL? Now, I'm not gonna be wrong with this. I actually like this trade. I'm not gonna be wrong. I actually like Alex Smith going to Washington. Let's go ahead with these trade details. Alex Smith has just been traded to the Washington Redskins for in exchange for a 2018 third round pick and Kendall Fuller. And other than that, Washington already signed him to a contract. That's just not the pettiest thing that Washington could do. Being as though they just got Kirk Cousins that's looking for another franchise tag after he demanded money for over 3 seasons. They just gave this dude a 94 million 4-year contract extension after just trading for him. Now, if that doesn't say that they have faith in this guy, they got faith in this guy. And other than that, I definitely can see why they gave this man the bag. This dude just came off a regular season with a completion percentage of 67%. Not that bad. Not that good either. But other than that, he threw for 4,000 yards, 26 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. His QBR rating was 104.7. And for his career, his QBR is 87.4. This guy just had a pretty good season, and he did make the playoffs. Other than them losing to the team that I predicted them to beat, they had a pretty good season. So did Alex Smith. Alex Smith is definitely not a bad quarterback. He's just not that good either. Alex Smith is just so for some reason Alex Smith has some of the moments where he can just disappear, like in the playoffs. I don't know what his problem is, but he just went to a team with an offensive line that's a little bit worse than the Kansas City Chiefs. But I have nothing but faith for Alex Smith and these Washington Redskins. Now, Alex Smith, in my opinion, this is just my opinion again, is a glorified Kirk Cousins. If anybody else predicts that with me, yeah, glorified Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins can do just about the same thing as Alex Smith. They're definitely like twins, fraternal, not identical, but they're definitely almost the same person. With behind this Washington Redskins line, I don't know how this is going to work out, but other than this, Alex Smith. Let's go to Kirk Cousins stats, shall we? Kirk Cousins, completion percentage, 64%. Passing yards, 4,000. Touchdowns, 27. Interceptions, 13. QBR, 93.9. That sounds almost the same to me. I don't know about anybody else, but if he's not a glorified version of Kirk Cousins, and I'm talking about Alex Smith, then go ahead and leave your comment in the comment section. Who would you compare to Alex Smith? I bet you half of this comment section is going to say Kirk Cousins, because they're almost the same person, especially behind the line of the Washington Redskins. But their offensive line for the Chiefs and for the Washington Redskins was almost the same thing. You're going to see the quarterback for both of these teams running out of the pockets for their dear lives trying to get the football off. But the difference is Alex Smith is a little bit more accurate, in my opinion. But you're definitely not going to see him arguing for a contract now, though, being as though they already gave him a 4-year extension. I feel bad for Kirk Cousins just a little bit, because this guy suffered for 3 years and couldn't get what he asked for. He just kept getting franchise tagged, because I guess the GM and them knew that in the future they're going to get rid of this guy, but they're going to get him through out of a trade, I guess. And today has just happened to be the day that they traded for Alex Smith and gave him a 4-year extension. So they just flipping the birds up to Kirk Cousins. I could definitely see Kirk Cousins leaving. Now the real question is, where will Kirk Cousins land? I have 3 teams that he can possibly go that needs a quarterback. Number 1, the Cleveland Browns. They could definitely go for Kirk Cousins, even though I still have faith in DeShone Kizer, but nobody else sees that but me. But other than that, Kirk Cousins can go to Cleveland. And of course, the premier position where I always say he was going since the season started is Denver. why not? I'm pretty sure that John Elway is going to go for Kirk Cousins and his ability. I'm pretty sure Denver is going to go for Kirk Cousins just because he's the highest thing in the market. And the last team I think he should go to, other than Cleveland and Denver, is the Arizona Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals is definitely looking for a quarterback. Other than Carson Palmer, he had a great year. He did pretty good for the Cardinals, but Kirk Cousins in Arizona would definitely be a good fit. Other than David Johnson returning and Larry Fitzgerald, that team can be scary. They're one quarterback away from being complete, in my opinion. And Kirk Cousins can definitely do that for that team. But yeah, other than that, go ahead and comment in the comment section. Who do you think Kirk Cousins should go to after the Redskins just traded for Alex Smith? Go ahead and comment. What do you think the Redskins would do with Alex Smith next year? And then comment where do you think Kirk Cousins should land next year in free agency, because I'm pretty sure he's not going to stay in Washington. But that's all I got for you. Coast Nation, GSC Dime, we're in the building. Dime Reacts, I'm signing out. Peace.